I have this desire that like I just want to kick somebody's ass, and I think that's a good desire. At the heart of it, it can actually help us get closer to God and become more who He wants us to be. Welcome to the Hey Brother podcast, where Catholic men share about real struggles. I'm Nick Clooney, your host, a Catholic psych mentor and the founder of Craft It For More, a mentorship practice dedicated to helping men live more radically free lives. Each week, I sit down with a man to hear his story about how brotherhood has shaped him, the struggles he's facing, and where he wants to grow. In addition to our weekly interviews, I share conversations with my brother Mitch. Subscribe and follow so we can walk this journey together. We want your help to build a stronger, authentic Catholic brotherhood. Welcome back to the Hey Brother podcast. Me and Mitch are talking about competition today, and came from really Noah's interview. He talked about competition in a pretty positive way.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like, competition is definitely the story of our brotherhood, right? Not kick ass and like kick someone's ass in like the literal sense of it, but like, you know,
like playing Madden, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a pride stake in going on, right? I need to win this game of Madden.
Yeah, right. And or like even like galactically conquesting each other.
Oh yeah, dude! Star Wars Battlefront 2, what a game!
Right. And then there's a point where like a competition even evolves to like, even if you're like, you know, you're better than the other person at something, I'm like, I'm gonna take the worst team and give you the best team. I'm still gonna beat you.
I'm still gonna beat you
because you suck and you need to know it.
And you need to know it. Now, competition is what moves us closer to God, not gloating. To be clear. Well, there's even like a biblical, like, I don't think Noah referenced this, but there's like a biblical precedence for competition that
in Corinthians
Paul says like,
run so as to win the race.
Yeah, and it was like building a board game on evangelization. That was going to be like the subtitle, like the quote from Corinthians, like, yeah, we can create a competition, competitive game on evangelization. Like a little healthy competition is good. I think like there is probably proper caution to that right now in today's world with like the broism movement. Have we talked about broism in here?
Maybe.
Like, so like it's some guy got on our shorts feed and like started a tiff, if you will.
Yeah.
He's like going at me about like how vulnerability is not real strength, it's weakness. And I'm like, dude, no, like, shut up. Like, you're just pretending your weaknesses don't exist. You're not actually, like, being stoic. And I think that's, like, the real heart of, like, the broism in today's culture, a.k.a., like, bros being stoics, trying to be stoics, as they venture into this territory of, like, pretending their problems don't exist. Or, like pretending their problems don't affect them, right? Stoicism, like, is a recognition that, like, I do have like a lot of shit going on, but I'm going to muster the strength to get through that. But it doesn't mean I need to do that alone, nor does it mean I'm like trying to like just figure out life in my own isolated cube, right? Like,
right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's like Stoicism. When it comes to competition, there's a connection point here, I promise.
All right.
With competition, I think a lot of the broism movement is like all about competition. How many girls can you get? How many?
Oh yeah.
Like how much money can you make? Like there's this very ugly side, if you will, of competition, which might not even be like real true competition. It's just like me masking my wounds in like disordered ways, right? Like.
Yeah. I mean, like, right. Like, competition isn't necessarily to prove you're better than someone, right? But like, it's more about running next to someone.
Yeah, and there's,
right. You know what I mean?
And like we've experienced.
I don't know if I know what I mean though, because like, you know, I want to prove that I'm better than you. Like that's like the heart of competition. Still, you know what I mean?
Is it? I mean, that's why we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the heart of competition? Like,
yeah.
Like, is that what St. Paul was trying to do? Was he trying to prove he was better than the people by running the race better? Like, was he trying to prove he was better than others by spreading the gospel more efficiently and more abundantly? Like,
right. But like, if you're not I guess we're maybe like prove is like the weird word, right? Because like
Okay.
at the end of the day, if I have more points in Madden than you do, that's provable results that I'm better than you, right? Like,
But yeah. That's fair.
and like, so like, there's a certain like if you can't, I mean, like even like if you watch like a boxing fight, right? Like that.
That's very subjective, right?
Yeah, no one cares of like going to the decision at the end, um, especially like a split decision. If there's like four judges, it's like super unsatisfying, right?
Yeah.
In terms of competition, or like soccer, we can get into that a little bit. Not the biggest fan of soccer because you can end the match in a 0-0 tie. And
That's no fun.
right, why is that no fun? Because you didn't prove one team's better than the other one, and we've competed for 90 minutes, and there was no result.
Yeah. So you're winning. You're convincing me that proving one team is better than the other, one person's better than the other. I guess where I'm like, it's easy to make that an identity thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely, right, and like that's where I said like we got to like caution where we say prove, but like,
because you're drawing. It's like you are better than the person at something. There's an objective truth there.
yeah.
The one team is better at soccer than the other team. Where one person is better at Madden than the other team. If I have the Colts, then it's me. I'm better at Madden.
Even if you put Dallas Clark at quarterback.
Yeah, especially if I put Dallas Clark at quarterback.
Yeah, and I guess maybe like where it comes to like competing is that like maybe that proof is like a one-time thing, but like in like real competition, right? You're not. It's not just one event, right? Like it's a lifetime thing. Like me and you, like.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, growing up and getting beat up all the time's not fun, but then in wrestling, like being your wrestling partner for, was it 1 year or 2 years?
That we wrestled every day in practice.
Yeah.
I don't know. At least 1 year.
At least 1 year.
I blank out wrestling in my mind. It was
Yeah.
It's a hard sport, and I did not have a lot of fun in it.
Yeah, but anyhow, you didn't have fun because I beat you.
That's up for debate. I think there was multiple wrestle-offs.
Yeah. Right. But right, like I mean, even there, like there's varying results, right? And
Yeah.
I guess like there's up to debate, not verifiable, not proof, but there's still competition because at the end of the day, we both did that. Like your senior year, my junior year, we did really well. Like right?
Yeah. Because there was competition.
Because there was competition. Like
yeah.
it forced us to get better.
Yeah.
And then my senior year, I didn't care because you weren't around, and I got worse. And I stopped. I literally just stopped caring.
Yeah.
And like at the time, I didn't know that. Like this is like hindsight's 2020 thing.
Yeah.
But like I didn't have the drive
So actually,
because like my biggest competitive partner was out doing net.
yeah, Net Ministries. Yeah.
And like no one could have driven me more than what you had for the 17 years before that.
Yeah. So now we're zeroing in on competition. It's like what is it in its core? What is competition? It's like this competing to like see who can do some task, something better.
Right.
Because it can even like bleed into like prayer life, right? Like
Yeah.
and I'm serious. Like there's like when I had a brotherhood on net, like I'm gonna pray 30 minutes a day more times than you will. like I'm going to.
I'm going to pray 31 minutes a day.
Exactly.
Like that's healthy competition, right?
Yeah, and there's like the spirit of competition that is particularly masculine, and it's because like so part of the psychology of it is like we're hierarchically ordered as men, women are more communally ordered. I mean, broad strokes. Some women might be more hierarchical ordered. Some men might be more community ordered, depending on like formation and like how you grew up. But like more times than not, men are hierarchically ordered. there has to be some sort of top dog.
Yeah.
And even like in working environments, it works better that way for men because it's like there's a clear line.
Yeah.
And so what does that mean? Like there's almost like an inherent competition like built into that. And not a bad thing because like our faith is hierarchical. There is there is a king,
Yeah.
like who is at the top, like, and we can look to that and like, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Even getting to the first to the tomb, right? That could be like, like,
And
that
everyone will know that I'm faster than you.
it meant something. He put it in the gospel.
Yeah.
Like he ran there and he beat Saint Peter to the tomb.
For I was faster than St. Peter.
Hi, John. The only place where he uses his real name. Interesting. Before we dive into too much apocrypha or not apocrypha, but heresy. Like, so I don't know if we like need to necessarily define exactly what competition is. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty intuitive.
Right. What are the most beneficial competition-esque things that you've like experienced, right? And give me something tangible.
Yeah. I mean, work ethic growing up is one example, right? Like, I think, for better or worse, Dad placed a lot of emphasis on sports.
Mm-hmm.
And then to get better at sports, like to be the better computer at sports, you had to work hard, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that was a good thing, was a plus. Definitely detrimental in some ways when it becomes like this hyper-fixated thing that you derive your value from, which I've been there.
Let's put a pin in that. We'll come back to that.
Yeah. Let's talk about the good, not the negative.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure you've experienced that. Like, there is some.
Well, right. I mean, like losing sucks, and like I will never not feel that way. It's just like it's not fun to lose.
Yeah.
Like we're playing to have fun. Well, winning's fun. Getting beat is not fun.
Yes.
Maybe that's little brother personality coming out, but no, I mean, like, even like think of like Little League, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think your third year or my second year, we sucked.
We were not good.
We were bad.
We were on an expansion team, so.
Yeah, and
like quite literally.
but then the next season, there's a cricket in here. Jump, cricket, jump. The next year, my senior, like my last year of Little League, we were like really good.
Yeah.
And that felt good. Like even like today, like I can feel like the satisfaction of like being bad to like being good.
Yeah.
And that was hard work. And I also think about like our football team, right? We were on quite a good football team in high school.
Yeah.
And that competition, not half the battle, 90% of the competition, right, was, at least in my experience, was getting on the field. Like,
Yeah.
the competitors weren't the opponents, the other team. Like, the competition was our own team, because like
Yourself. You're the
Right.
other people that you're playing with, right?
yeah, like I mean, like realistically, my senior year, there was one game we walked into where we thought we had a chance of not winning the game.
Yeah.
And the other 14 games were like,
Not a chance.
like, yeah, we're going to win.
Yes.
There is no scenario where we don't win this game.
Right.
And so like, because that internal competition like was like good,
Something allegoric there about the Christian faith, right?
Well,
this
right.
confidence of like we're not gonna lose. You're right. Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. Like we're going into battle that can't be lost. So but there's still a competition. Right?
Yeah, and I was kind of like leading into like the competitive drive makes everyone better.
Yeah.
And that instilling, maybe this is just your kids should do sports talk.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
But the like that instillment in me, and like that little league experience and that football experience, it's like still how I feel about things, like prayer, like what there's like another thing, like it trains you to be good at something, right? To like know how to get better, and to like the self-discipline and like the work ethic to like keep training, and why like most of the reason why you're doing it is just so you can be better than like
your friend.
yeah, right, like like it's like nothing deeper than that. It's just that's part of the nature, right?
Yeah. So like let me spin this a little bit. Do you think it's a low hanging fruit? Do you think like something that you hear in like not low hanging fruit, I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Do you think it's like a starting place, right, to have competition for competition's sake? Like, do you think you can mature past that to like grow into a place where you're like, I just want to be better to be better?
Yeah, and not have to win every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like we teach our 2-year-old that, right?
You don't have to win every time.
You don't need to melt down if you don't win.
Yeah. And so, like, I guess it's like, is there like a proper ordering or understanding of competition in the sense that like it's good, it's teaching? Is it something that we should always incorporate in life, or should it go away, or I don't know. That's like the question I'm coming back to, because it's just like I do see a lot of fruit from competition, and maybe I do need it more in my life than I realized. Maybe I need more competition with the guys in our men's group, and like.
Oh, I find competition to be very leisurely.
And so like maybe that's an aspect of it too. Like there is like this like competition within sports, particular this discipline that comes from it, this ability to learn to get better. Maybe this is it. Like competition really teaches you how to fail.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
no. Yeah.
like,
I think you're exactly right.
Like and it's in a more artificial sense than other failures in life, right? Other failures in life kind of are more mysterious or like hard to see, but like in competition, there's a clear failure or clear loser, right?
Yeah.
And particularly in sports or Madden or whatever game we're talking about, like there's an element of failure, and it's like, okay, how do I get better so I don't lose again?
Yeah.
And yeah, there is something there to that.
And now, and there's definitely wounds there too, right?
Wounds meaning,
it's just like, I mean, like, I'm always going to be competitive, right? And like, I don't know, like, growing up, I mean, like, part of that competitive nature really does have to do with like feeling like you have to prove, like your worth.
Yeah.
So like, this is where I want to backtrack, unpin the negative side of this.
Sure.
That like, I was like the fifth of 7 kids, right? And being the second brother, where I was never like able to like compete physically until we were like 14, 15 years old.
Right.
That like that kind of drive for me of like not losing, because like I lost as a kid and I felt like a loser.
Yeah.
But so like, there's definitely some negative parts of that, and maybe like that's the maturity too that can come out of it, is that like you learn how to lose, and then I'm not as competitive as I once was, right? Like,
Well, in an ideal situation, right? Like, you would have never felt like a loser.
Yeah.
Even if you did lose, right? Like in an ideal situation, you would have been met and still honored and, like, taught resilience. And you were still taught resilience. There was an extra drive and resilience because you didn't want to feel like a loser, right? But like there's a way to teach resilience and still honor somebody's dignity and worth without them being reduced to, hey, you're a loser, Like,
Yeah.
even if you don't like, and some of that's like learned behavior too, because you did start winning. You did start like being like you want to wrestle off between the two of us,
And I got taller.
and you got taller, and your voice changed,
And I'm still taller.
and you grew hair on your body, kind of.
Did I mention that I'm taller than you? By like more than 1 or 2 inches.
Just so you know, those who are listening at home, Mitch can't grow a beard, and that's the hair.
Not according to my daughter. She thinks all men have beards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
All men have beards.
Because like she'll like touch my scruff. She's like, it's Daddy's beard. And I'm like, yep. You better believe it.
You better believe it. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's. Where were we going with this point?
Oh no, I'm taller than you. That's
you're
what
taller.
it was.
That's you're right. That was the point. The idea that you can learn that failure and like losing doesn't have to define you. For you, like I imagine along the way you learned you could win, and that helps but like even that, like the winning doesn't define you. Right, it's neither the failure or the winning that defines you, but the competition could really teach you a lot about how to fail well,
How to win well too.
Yeah, exactly, and how to be graceful in both those things. So I'll be always grateful for our brotherly competition, even now.
Yeah,
especially that since you moved back to the same area.
Yeah,
that we're in, like and we get to compete together with softball.
With softball, right? I want to talk about that a little bit because, like, that's definitely like competition now, right? Because like that first game was just like, hey, I think I'm faster than you. Neither of us have run in like a year and a half.
Yeah,
but I'm going to beat you to the foul pole.
Yeah. Oh boy, your hammies didn't like that.
No, I got it. It was my quads then.
The quads. Okay.
The hamstring pull happened a couple weeks after that.
Dad life.
Yeah, but then like the other part of the competition is public service announcement to any of the fellows playing on our softball team, but we're bad.
Yeah, we're not great.
We're really not good.
Yeah. How do we do? I missed last game. How do we do last game?
Yep. As well as you would have thought.
Done. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Did we get run ruled?
Yes. We've gotten run ruled every time.
No. We finished the game.
No, we didn't.
We didn't get run ruled.
Wait, no, yeah, we did. We got run ruled every time. The one game you thought we got finished, it's you have to have like it's like 20 in the 4th, 15 in the 5th, or 10 in the 6th inning.
Okay, interesting.
So we ended in like the 5th inning.
Okay.
Because we didn't
score enough runs
to keep playing.
Okay.
So the game was over.
I thought we had ran out of time.
Oh, well, that doesn't count either.
Listen, not run ruled is not run ruled.
all right, okay. I guess I'll redact my statement. We haven't played 7 innings yet.
Yeah, that's true. Not anywhere close, unfortunately. Yeah, but that's like
But yeah, that's good in like learning humility.
Yes.
Because like, you know, like you want to be good, right? Like, I mean, like that's like a properly ordered thing of competition, right? Because like everyone wants to be good at life, and competition's a way to prove that, like show that. But there's also like, I don't know, it teaches you how to be a better teammate too, right? Like it's like there's like,
how to work together.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when we play, if I make an error, like that's like the worst error that happened all night. you know,
sure.
Like it's like, man, if I could have done this part better.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Is it like something about yourself, or is it like?
No, because that's like the part that I was given.
Yeah, so
you
like
know
this
what
feeling
I mean?
of letting others down.
Yeah, right. Like this, it's a team sport. It's not like I'm not beating myself up because like, for that sake. It's the fact that
You don't place all your stakes and worth on whether or not you can make a play at shortstop in an adult softball league.
whether I can definitely get the guy out at home 2 weeks in a row, but
Salt.
um, no, yeah, but like it's like a control the controllables kind of moment, right? Like
Yeah.
if had I made that play, like then the game would have gone better in our favor.
Right.
And like I mean, like I think basketball is a great analogy because like if it's like a 1-point game to end the game, if you would have made your free throw earlier, you would have like it would have been a tie game.
Yeah.
And yeah, what I think what that points to though is that like I'm like in our families and even in our role in like the mystical body of Christ, right? You have your role, and like you don't think about you shouldn't at least think about how other people are failing. Like that's not helpful to anyone.
Right. Like fixating on other people's errors.
Yeah, right. And like in the softball example, it's like I can only do the things that I'm in control of, but I can do what I do the best.
Yeah.
So as to when other people, like continuing the analogy, other people in the mystical body of Christ, other people in my family, if they're not stepping up, that it doesn't look as bad, right? Because like we can like pick up the slack from what we control.
Yeah. Focusing on your role and like doing that well.
Yeah.
And then like even taking an analogy maybe too far, or not far enough, I don't know. The like then you help other people, right? You need to help people.
Right. And exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Like if I start doing my job better, if I'm getting better at what I do, and you're getting better at what you do, all of a sudden synergy happens, right? Where our values added together is the bigger than the sum. The sum is bigger than the parts.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have that if we're all out there just to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you're out there just, whatever, if the ball lands, the ball lands. If we get run ruled every time, that's fine. Like no one's getting better.
And maybe that's like the biggest takeaway from competition is like the fact that there is an orderliness to what's going on. There's a reason. There's like, why does a game that's like, here's your consolation prize, like feel bad? Because it's like, well, what were we even doing? What was this all about? Like, because there is a purpose. Like, it's almost like a great analogy for our life. Like, if we just live in this laissez-faire and get consolation prize, like, okay, great. I tried my best and I had some fun along the way. Like, but what's life really all about?
Right.
It's purposelessness.
Right.
Like there isn't really a grander meaning, but there is. Like there is an
order. There's no weight to the things you've done.
Yeah, and competition like mirrors that in not a 1-for-1 way, because it's like, and this is where my board game knowledge like comes in handy. Is like, life's more like a Euro board game than it is a standard American zero-sum board game. So let me break that down a little bit for people who don't follow the board game world. Euro board games are like solitary, where you're building your own system and like you're working towards some goal. You do affect the other players. Like it's not totally isolated. Like there is some sort of effect on other players, but by and large, you're building your system and you're moving towards a certain goal. And other players are doing the same thing, where war games are the zero-sum games, where my direct advantage is to your direct detriment.
Yeah.
Right? And in both cases, there's competition. But life's a lot more like that, like Euro board game, where it's like, no, like we can all actually like move towards the same direction without actually like tearing into each other.
Yeah.
And having like taking something from somebody else, so to speak. So anyway, I like board games a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe a little counter to your point, but like I think of like Risk too as like another thing that can teach you competition well. because like at least the version that we've played growing up, I know that it modified a little bit throughout the years, but you roll dice, right? Like that's the thing. Sometimes if you have 7 armies versus 2 armies, you're gonna roll 3 ones 3 times in a row, and you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. Like that's another thing about like competition. I think like kind of you could do everything right. You know what I mean? But you could still lose
At the end of it. Yeah, and it's not even so like that, and that's like life too, right? You could do everything right and still have shitty results,
you still get dealt a crap hand.
but you still have done life well. Right? Like you could still, like, you could be a very virtuous person and like have shitty thing after shitty thing happen to you, but still make it to heaven, right? Like, because you competed well, and by the world standards, you lost. Like, like a lot. and like, there's a great saint, like even like in the realm of addiction, like out in China. I can't remember his name, but I've used his example before when talking with folks. I don't think on the podcast yet, but it's like he was addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
And he went to confession and kept confessing it. And at one point, the priest like, dude, you got to stop. Like like, and basically told him to stop coming to confession until he got done with this addiction.
Right.
Which is bad.
Worst
bad
spiritual
advice.
counsel of all time.
Yeah. But who's counting, right? But essentially, he was like put up for canonization because his desire to continue to like overcome this, even though he couldn't. And like the confessor probably had some good intention in mind, but just didn't understand addiction.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, that was like 1800s, if I remember.
Something
right.
to that effect. Yeah, where there's like an opioid crisis going on, and like, so like by the world standards, this heroin addict died. He like didn't do life well, but in the church's status, like he's a saint because he kept trying.
Right.
Like, and that's what the Lord asks of us, and that's what competition can really teach. Is like, it's not necessarily about the end result. It's like, it is, but it isn't.
Well, right. You fail, and then that one day you get big and strong enough to like to win, and you get
Right.
the satisfaction of the win. The win being eternal win.
Right. Yeah.
And like, yeah, you can learn a lot from like not doing well.
Yeah. Life teaches you some of the best lessons come from like life's toughest moments. So like we talked about last time we sat down and having another kid. There's a lot to learn in that. So anyway, I think it's a good place to wrap things up. As always, this is just me and Mitch's thoughts. We'd love to hear from you in the comment section below, where has been the biggest source of competition in your life, both in realms of the faith, but also in realms of just regular brotherhood. Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're looking to join a group of men, check out the Discord server. There we have a lot of great men, guys joining what seems like almost every day, every week, to some degree, and it's been great to get to know the men on that server. And just want to extend that invite to folks. The link will be in the description, and you can also check out what I do as a mentor at craftedformore.com. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of the Hey Brother Podcast, and we'll catch you guys next time. God bless.